It's been a little while since you've been sort of the chaser in the darts world. Is it a little bit of a different feeling now being in that position? Because when your Sky interview after the Grand Slam final, you seemed kind of a little bit relieved, I guess, to be in that position again.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not chasing anybody. I'm just chasing my own dreams of winning more world championships. You know, I'm not worrying about anybody else. If there's one person in front of me or 10 people in front of me, you can't chase people because it never works out well for you. So for me, I'm only chasing one thing, and that's to keep achieving my dreams. And me to win a world championship was amazing, but now I want to win another, and I want to win multiple. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this year. If I can produce some of the level that I have done over the last couple of weeks, months, I stand a good chance of doing it.
Thank you.
Luke, thanks for your time. You said to Josh there, you said over the past few weeks that you think that you're playing the best darts at the moment in your career. Why is that? Is there something at this time of year that you do differently to get to your peak, or is it just something deep within you elite players where when you know it's the most important time of the year, you just find something extra?
One of the things I do notice is that when I'm playing a lot, I'm playing like major after major after major, and there's so much darts. I feel like I'm at my best because I'm not having days off, you know, 3 or 4 days off, and then losing a bit of that ability, and then having to do a couple of weeks' work to get it back again. You know, after the Premier League, I was a bit subdued from the fact that I weren't practicing as hard as I usually do, and kind of see the dip in my form. As soon as the season come back in and it was into full swing, I was playing really well again. So I do think that's a part of it. But also, I think with me slowing my throw down, I think it's really helped me. I think it's turned me into a new player that feels much more confident when he's up there. Just add the two together, and I feel like I am playing the best darts that I have done, especially in a consistent manner.
When we spoke to Luke Littler earlier, he said that because you and Luke are so far ahead of everyone else, that Michael van Gerwen may be scared that you two could really, you know, go into the distance in the rankings. And Michael suggested maybe moving it to a points-based system. Number one, do you think Michael and other players are scared of you two? And two, do you think that they should look at the ranking system because of the £1 million World Championship?
I mean, that's what someone would say if they're not at the top, isn't it? I said that's what someone would say if they're not me and Luke. You would say let's have a point because it helps it subtract to you a bit. It's in your favour then, isn't it? So I don't really care whether it's points based or money, whatever it is. I don't care. But I don't think if it was points based, we'd still be the top two. I don't think anything changes, does it? Like, I've made 15 major finals in the last 2 years. I don't think if you do it on points it'd be any different, to be honest. But yeah, whatever way you do it, I don't care. I don't think the rank. I think Luke will still be number one, and I'll still be number two.
How would you assess your year so far? We know the World Championship can make or break a season, but up to press, if you saw what you did at the start of this year and this is what you would achieve, would you be satisfied with it?
On paper, I'm sick of it. But then once you played in 5 and you won the first 2 and lost the next 3, kind of like, oh, you know, maybe one of the 3, then I'd have been a little bit more pleased. It's always disappointing when you lose 3 majors in a row, but then I won 3 majors in a row before that, so you've got to take the rough with the smooth. It can't always go your way, and you know, I have played pretty decent in all 3 of them finals, so just not at my optimal best. If I can step on the gas a little bit more, be a bit more clinical, and then big games, and yeah, I can taste a bit more major tournament wins.
Just one more from me. You said at the Grand Slam that when you was world number 1, you felt like you maybe didn't get the attention. If you was to win the World Championship, now that we all know how good Luke is, do you think you'll start getting that attention more because you are the world champion in the era where Luke has almost swept the board this year?
Probably not. No, I don't think much will change, to be fair, but I guess it's not down to anybody but the media to change that. But you know, I know what I said, but it was the true saying. Obviously, I'm not really that fussed about it too much because I've said many times, you know, I've achieved my dreams, and I kind of was happy with what I've done in the last 2 years. But I do think, yeah, maybe if I win one this year, that maybe people will go step back and go, yeah, he's actually done pretty well, to be fair, because, you know, I've had to deal with one of the best players the darts has ever seen in my era, and I'm winning majors in it. So yeah, it's not been easy.
Jeff, thanks for your time. Good luck.